Let's talk about whether you should do DevOps, SRE, or platform engineering. A lot of people ask me that question. Now, a lot of people tweet about this. A lot of people spend a lot of time talking about it. It's a big morass. Honestly, the best companies I know do DevOps. Everybody does on-call. Everybody carries a pager. Maybe they're not L1, but they're L2 or L3. And everybody's got responsibility for keeping the lights on. I think that's a good thing because it doesn't really matter what you're doing if your customers can't access your service. The best companies I know also do SRE. They have central teams that organize the response to large-scale events, that provide tracking of operational excellence campaigns, stuff like that. Now, that's necessary, and there's expertise that gets generated, and you want to share that expertise across a broader group. And no individual team, hopefully, has enough expertise to do large-scale event management and build tools for it and so forth. And you know what? Every company past a certain size has a central team that's responsible for vending infrastructure, ensuring it's consistent, doing chargebacks, tagging it, making sure it's secure, which is sort of the central tenets of platform engineering. So it's not clear that there's as much of a difference as people claim because the best companies I know kind of do all three. So the big question for me is when people approach these sorts of topics is the change you're proposing. How is it going to reduce incidents? Because that's what matters to my customer. How is it going to improve availability? How will it reduce toil? It's important when you make changes that you're not just shifting work from one team to another, you're actually making things better. The other thing that becomes really important as you think about centralization versus decentralization of authority is who is going to benefit overall and how will we measure it? Is it your customer? Is it the decentralized teams that you're moving work away from? Who is it going to apply a cost and how will we measure that cost? For example, are people going to be able to have as much ownership and innovation as they did in the past? And finally, and most importantly, can teams opt out if it isn't working for them? And because I've seen in the past that centralization improves efficiency and consistency, but it can reduce innovation and ownership. There's a cost-to-benefit trade-off with each one of these things. And that's the discussion we want to have, not a discussion around abstract notions of organizational philosophies.